The governor of Burgum has pardoned 16 low-level pot offenders. In Bismarck, North Dakota, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum announced on Friday that he has pardoned 16 people convicted of low-level marijuana crimes. The first wave in when he said maybe thousands under a new policy. For the first term, Republican said that it gives former offenders a second chance. The policy adopted last year allows people with low-level marijuana convictions petition to have their records wiped clean if they avoid unlawful behavior for 5 years. The pardons erase the convictions if they've never occurred, and records are shielded from public view. Burgum and Attorney General Wayne Stanahan both support the change, which brings North Dakota in line with some other states and cities. Past convictions can be problematic for people trying to find jobs and housing for later on. North Dakota's Pardon Advisory Board in November recommended in wiping criminal records clean for 26 people with the low-level convictions. Burgum spokesman Mike Nowatzki said the governor's office reviewed the cases and determined only 16 qualified out of that 26. They went through a second round of vetting. Nowatzki said this is something the governor takes very seriously. Burgum said that the policy change could help address North Carolina's cases. Workforce shortage and grow its economy while removing the stigma for what are minor cases from many years ago. People are applying for pardons must complete a 1.5-page form that law enforcement reviews before placing the case on the pardon board's agenda. It costs nothing to apply. The Nowatzki said some of the people turned down for the pardons may reapply by filling out more of an in-depth application. The deadline for the first round of applications was August 10th, but only about 3 dozen people applied, and corrections rejected several before the applications came to the Pardon Advisory Board. Stanahan, who sits on the 5-member Pardon Advisory Board, said he was surprised so few people had applied. He said estimated that as many as 175,000 marijuana convictions over several decades could be eligible. The Republican said his office would contact attorneys statewide, urging them to let their former clients know of this change. The deadline for the second round of applications for pardons under the policy was Thursday, but the correction said that only 26 people applied on that day.